I just went into his chat, put cancelled it, left chat, see what happens. Last pick of that Jax, as you were saying, going into that sign. Now, I'm not sure the Jax close to the turrets. Even if they redive, Xiaoshu will clear the wave now. So Xiaoshu, mission accomplished, I think. Is there anything going to be accomplished on the other side? Q charged up a little bit of wave clear. Xiaoshu is going to die. He will be able to clear the wave, though.
It took a redive, but it is now done. Lucid burns the additional summon to make this happen. The Winter's Bite prevents Xiaoshu from getting on top of Lucid, who takes a bit of minion aggro, but now bot side looking to return the favor. Xiwu on low will nab away a little bit of grass there briefly. Because he can.
He's a grasshopper! Quick, get him!
Stop him. He's going to decide who loses.
Quick, he's going to predict things. Root in the mid lane. Show. Oh!
Nice angle. Showmaker doesn't survive, though, nonetheless.
It doesn't matter at all, but it was really cool for one brief moment.
Say that, but Mark, if you're watching, if you're listening, now, you need to know that's the only play I remember.
Now, I don't know if you got any XDDers in chat. If anyway, you decide whether Mark needs to see that or not, I suppose. Passive into bot side, great damage from the culling, no bailout, dead in the CC.
Nicely done, good combo there. Aiming survives the early lane by not being there. Is now 2-0. Does end up with a lot of spears in his head, but doesn't have them pulled out, and so he isn't leaking blood everywhere.
Oh dear. Kalista Renata losing lane is a problem, and Draw's had a pretty rough time of it, folks. Had a pretty good playoffs run throughout summer. This one's been a bit rough. Shun has 6, does have flash. He can maybe catch aiming. He also has flash. Maybe an E to the minion, W over it. He doesn't need both blades to kill him, I don't think. Doesn't spot the recall. Beryl might die here, though, as compensation.
He might indeed. Up comes the door. Doesn't really lead to all that much. Kiana ends up getting that kill. Nice deal. As Scout is about to face check Lucid, who will flag and drag, and then Showmaker will put down the Crescent Guard and turn out to safety with a Realm Warp. Just gets the standing to survive.
Yeah, Showmaker doesn't have ult just as that happens. I think if he had that ult up, would have... Yeah, they're called Zerots now, not Voidlings, which makes sense.
Which does make sense, but it's a Call of the Void is the little...
Oh,
is the...
Yeah. Oh!
Nice idea.
Well, the problem was the flag was on the other side of the wall already, so Shun, I don't think, realized the flag was on the other side of the wall. If he'd had to stop for the E animation, likely would have got caught in it. Lucid outplays him, though. Does lose the one grub, but DK walk away with 2. Okay, poke.
It could have been great.
It's not
it had the capacity for greatness.
That one is not my favorite poke.
Yeah.
Draw, flashes, misses a handshake.
Do you remember, Alex?
Again, how can you handshake someone without hands?
This is true. How can you do this? You're just shaking them.
We've got a revolving door. We have a
them.
revolving door versus a race car, and neither of them have hands.
And they can't shake.
We're learning so much. We're learning so much.
I had a joke and it's all gone wrong. Beryl is about to get jumped on. Beryl, why are you here alone and why are you flashing? Where do you want to go?
The hands.
The handshake is just being shaken aggressively. Eat spears as Pays will give him some splinters from the door.
We've found the hands, folks. Everyone be calm. Be collected. We've found the hands. Xiwu up against this matchup against the Sion. So I'm just wave clearing for forever and a day, though. Okay, should we talk about the game? Should we do game 1?
Well, Shun will take his red buff. Is doing okay-ish on the Kiana. He's the only person with a lead, which is kind of nice. Mid lane, in comes the Nether Grasp, Glacial Fissure knockup, bailout is there, and unfortunately for them, that small injection of million gold pieces will not be enough to keep DKs from killing off Pays.
Yeah, small loan of $1 million is not enough, Sam.
It's not.
It's not enough. The R-Flash had the Lucidity boots up. The Lucid boots. Everyone should build Lucid boots. I've just realized that.
They're making boots out of Lucid?
They're making boots out of Lucid.
No.
It's like that, just like that one horror episode. No, it's not a horror episode. Remember that one? Did you ever... This is going to be a deep, like, Nordic, Norse, Elder Gods. Yeah, that was wonderful.
Over the hill and far away. Beryl and Aiming will throw down a door and a lot of, like, light shots, and we'll get a redemption out. Not too much more at this moment. Pays a little bit trapped against his wall here, a little bit nervous, but the handshake comes on down. Beryl going to be forced to back away with the stand behind me. Should be okay at this point. Showmaker Lucid looking for potential angles. She will also seize an angle onto Xiaoshu. Gets a decent trade there with the Grandmaster's might.
I think she just wanted to make sure there was no potential teleport option. Now he can back off, and he will be able to teleport in if DK look for a fight. Xiaoshu still has flash and ult. Might want to go towards bot lane. Let's see what the top laners are going to do in this situation. Recall cancel. Top laners out of the equation for now.
I'm trying to remember what Mal's...
Hell yeah.
I'm not sure whether you're talking about the Fate character.
Someone followed with that name, and I'm like, hell yeah, you know. Okay, Lucy going in for the engage.
Whoa! That's a good chunk onto Jor, who doesn't outget the barrier coming on down, and they will be able to pull away on that one. Good chunk from Lucid doing his best to back up with a bailout. Actually, just keep Jor alive. That's important. Actually, it's more HP than he started with. Not bad going. All the while, of course, the Braum goes on down as well. JDG picking off a couple members.
Jeez, really good play there from JDG. You can see DK, they have some issues jumping into this comp from JDG. Dplus lose a couple there. Is that going to lead to anything more across the map? I mean, the Herald did go down. Realm Warp's going to be used to bring Scout closer to top lane to wave clear out. And Dplus KIA down a little bit of gold. Shiva will be able to take the turret, though.
Does indeed now get the opportunity to jump onto Scout. Gets a lot of damage with the empowered orders, and the Grandmaster's Might. Scout's in danger. He's probably going to have to flashes once, but doesn't get there in time, as Shiwu follows with a leap strike, and Scout is a dead man.
Shiwu has been...
Well, Team Donkey Kong don't manage to make this one happen this time around. Ook. That is probably one of the best options in Orangutan onomatopoeia of all time. Yeah. For those who've not read Sateri Parachet, rest in peace, you are missing out. The Orangutan, the librarian is fantastic.
It's Pateri. Dragon started by DK. They're getting close towards a soul point against a Callista team. There's been great objective control from them. Getting themselves a lot of damage onto it. Shun could jump over the wall, does have the ult.
Does get over there, unspotted. Now looking for that supreme display of talent and nabs away the dragon. Important that. Does die to make it happen, but a successful heist nonetheless. DK, though, looking to punish and get some vengeance. The Hornet's Nest is somewhat riled.
Barrel flash forward for the cube. Didn't really get much after that. Sure, that's... Okay, those are words. The ultimate used, but it's cancelled by the Callista ult.
Ah, we go. The hostile takeover comes on forwards from Jaw as well. Gets a lot of value. It's a 1-for-1 right now. But then DK begin to roll through. So much value as the Void continues to claim a few more lives. Does die. Slight pause there in the game state, but it's all good. Scout.
Had to give him like a split second as the auto was in flight. Omae wa mou shinderu. She was jumping forwards for the counter strike. Bit more damage. Scout in danger. Scout dead.
There we go. As Showmaker will end up claiming that turret after as well. He's kind of... Honestly, in this moment, he knew he was going to die. Back to live we go. There's DK looking for a cataclysm. Shun has to get over the wall and does so with a turret shape. The culling comes on down though, and that means it's a dead Kiana. The Empress of Ixtal is dethroned.
Xiaoshu left alone under the turret now. DK have been so much better at bringing multiple people to the play.
Roll them.
Who? Who's barrel rolling?
DK. Donkey Kong is famous for rolling barrels.
No, Sam. Sam. Look, you're throwing out lines here, and I appreciate that. But what is the context? I'm saying like, so I say Xiaoshu is getting away in bot lane. Barrel roll them. Why is Sion barrel rolling? Sam, there is context there is being missed.
It was DK making a play, and I was
then
like,
Sam, you must execute your line in a way which makes that obvious.
Onto Atacama we go, as JDG will start this one up with everyone from DK on the bot side of the map. This is a cutting cross map.
I could have been so much nicer to Sam. I want everyone to know I'm choosing not to.
I know you're
because
not.
Sam gave me a dirty mug.
It's back to the mug, is it?
Look, there's a teleport in here.
For context, Alex chose that mug. It was his mug that he chose. I just gave it to him.
Shut up, Sam. They're choosing a fight. Maybe we should talk about that, Sam.
There's a porcupine on screen. Wait, no, that's Atacard, and they will just rend it down. Hang on! Lucid stole it! What? How?
The power of the cricket prediction is just far too strong. How the shit did they lose it out to Khan, completely filled with Ren stacks? This game was beyond reason. This is the first series of 3 today, folks. And these are meant to be our 2 best teams at the event. Sure, Mazahar, why not? Sure, ult him to death. Cool.
And he does die. Yep, that's the way that one works. Xiaoshu is now a zombie. And he will surely fall afterwards. The Cranberries will not.
You're meant to press the smite and the Ren button at the same... The Scout's going to die on his sadly now as well. Oh, JDG. Just waiting for everyone else to come up here as well. Why not? Scout, get another kill onto him. That's for 2021. Takes down the opposing mid laner.
A few point-and-click bits of AoE damage. It's going to get very scary.
Yes, But I will say, I still don't think that's the main character. Main character of this game is just anyone hitting people with a Braum stun, I think.
Yeah, and
the game gets very hard after that point. The jumping forwards draw, I don't think that's really a direction you want to move this company in, though. Gonna move into liquidation. The spell shield from Malzahar stops his ultimate from being cancelled. He's even got a tool to stop himself being cancelled ultimates. Incredible.
Massive. I think he's going for the penta. There's the triple to begin with. They come back towards Xiaoshu, who dies to the Malzahar burn.
You're left at a triple 10, 1 and 5 for aiming. 3 items on the Lucian. DK have been slamming JDG. This is the best of 3, so if they win it from here, it will be the first series of the day over. Fairly quick run of things, just over 24 minutes as they break this inhibitor. They got themselves a Dragon JDG while all this was happening. DK won't end the game.
In pretty much every metric you care to mention.
Yeah. Teleport coming in from JDG. I mean... I don't know about this. Lucid is currently on his own, but there's a teleport coming from Shu. If he survives long enough, the Jax will enter the party.
Shun is coming. There's the Cataclysm. Kind of interrupts the supreme display of talent, and Shiwu is down, blows up the Renata. Pace has to cleanse. The Glacial Fissure comes on down, and Xiaoshu is eating a culling of Piercing Light. They get some more damage in as Shiwu throws down a Counter-Strike. Scout will end up stunned up and goes down. That's a triple kill now to the Jax. As Lucid goes to try and pick up the Scion, who will ult out to the mid lane wave to try and clear that out. The problem is, it is not clearing out the top side wave, where it looks like DK are ending the damn game.
Tell you what, this LCK region looks pretty good, doesn't it? DK will sweep the series 2-0 in our first best of 3 of the first ever Asian Invitational. The best of the rest, the teams which didn't make Worlds, come to play, and the LCK start things off strong.
Showmaker looking to ensure a little bit of a flash nether grasp and making some nice fun plays at the end of it all, but it is DK who are our victors and our